Hi guys, welcome back to another Big Brother Sport. This is night, I think it's night 22 and night 23. Okay, so let's just start. So tomorrow is the white vote and eviction. But before we get into all that, we need to talk about the sport. So I know Wednesday Trach, she was nominated Kelly, Kiani, and Will. Kiani over the weekend won the veto. It was the Bad Guys 2 veto competition, which we saw in tonight's episode. That was fun to watch. But Kiani is telling Rachel that I think you're floating in this thing. You're not picking a side on who you want to be with. You're not picking a side, blah, 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 blah. All of this. So, Kiani is telling Rachel, yeah, I think you're a floater. She don't know what side she wants to be on. She have Jimmy with that. But she also has the other side who she's playing with. Which that's Ashley and all of them. Now, she made a final two a couple of days ago with Ava. We know that. It showed on the episode, so we know that. With Ava. But, yeah, so Kiani is telling Rachel, yeah, I think you are floater. You are just floating. Whoever has the power, you're going to them and doing all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. But, yeah. Now, the group with Rachel, Jimmy, and a couple more, Sat, and a couple more people, they're back together. Now, they did kick out Lowry, and they replaced Lowry with Mitty. So, Mitty is the new group member of this group. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care, but okay. So, Mitty is the new group member of this group. We have a final three, which that is Warren, Sat, and Vince. So they have a final three. I think Vince and Warren's gonna take each other. But yeah. But yeah, and then it's just kind of that, you know. It's this way. And hold up quick. So anyway, so there's this conversation with Kiani and Mitty. They were in the storage room, and Kiani was saying, oh yeah, like how this person, like how this person did this, blah, 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 blah. He's blaming everyone else besides himself to make sure that he is safe for every week. Because last week, he said that I am going after every one of you. Now he's trying to save his butt every week. Dang. Now, I think it was Morgan. What's her name? Kelly kind of was going into a bedroom, but she saw, I think it was Morgan, healed Kelly, healed Kiani and Mitty have a conversation. So Kelly went upstairs and went to go tell Vince about it, saying, oh hey, that's what you know. There's a conversation what's happening in the storage room with Kiani and Mitty. Oh, and also let you know, Morgan is downstairs listening to that conversation. I just want you guys to know. After all this, they edited out challenging. I don't want to do whatever. Mitty and Morgan, or Mitty and, I think it's Mitty and, what's his name? Mitty and, Ashley, they got in a little kind of argument in the bathroom, but Mitty said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Dad, this did this to you, I'm sorry." Okay, well, you should not did in the first place. Yeah. Keanu also told Rachel and Keanu was upstairs in the gym, and Keanu told Rachel, "Hey, you're playing a Florida game, a Florida. I think you need to figure out what side are you on." And Rachel said, you need to do the same thing. You need to figure out your friends and who's your friends and out. Because if you think it's Vince, you're wrong. Because Vince is not your friend. I can tell you right there, he is not your friend. He is playing you, and he is not your friend. If he thinks he is your friend, and you're just wrong, and you're wrong, and if you must be stupid if he thinks, you must be stupid if you think that Vince is your friend. Because everybody is going after you. So, no matter what people are saying to you, everybody's going after you, and that's what people want. They don't care if they're friends. They don't care about anything. They are going after you, and when they have the chance to go completely after you, they don't take that chance. And Rachel is telling the truth, you know. I think the reason why he volunteered to go on the block is because he can play in the veto, because he thinks, okay, if I don't follow my tail on the block, I can go on the block, but I still have that blockbuster twist, but I still can go on the block. It's kind of like the backdoor situation. And it is true, it's true that he can go on the block, but you still have that backdoor situation, so. With that blockbuster competition before the vote. But I feel like that if he still on the bot next week, they put him on the bot next week. If he don't win veto, all blockbuster, they don't take that moment to get him out. Yes, it is boring. I do have to say, Warren's HOH was like the most boring HOH ever. She did not want to make big moves. She didn't want to do anything like that. She's a super fan. I'm sorry, but if I was in that house, I won't make stupid moves. I won't make big moves. I won't do a stupid move. It's just so stupid that they go in this house. Probably in an interview when the people that are on the show, they probably say to the producer who's doing the stuff behind the interviewing them. It's just so annoying that they're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna make the big move," but when it comes down to that, they don't make the big move, and they're chickens. They are chickens. They are completely chickens, and they don't want to make that big move. It's like, it makes boring TV. It's not about the TV, really. It's about that you wasted your HOH. Jimmy and me wasted his HOH, and Warren wasted her HOH. It's about that. It's not about TV. I can honestly don't care about the TV moment, and honestly, I can say these players it's just boring. And they are boring because they're just boring players because they don't want to make big moves. Because I think also because you have this whole fame what you don't get after the show, they don't want to mess that up too. And that's what the problem about nowadays on Big Brother is that you have all these social media people who's just here for social media and not actually playing the game. It is annoying that they have these people. It's just so frustrating. It's frustrating that you have these Big Brother players who wants to be on the show but can't because you put these fake people who don't care about the game at all, who don't care about how the game is playing. they don't care about none of that. All they care about is social media followers and, oh, and Mom what doing after the show. They don't care about how to play the game. They don't care about anything like that. So it is kind of boring. And it's also kind of dumb that they come in this house. And they come in this house and think that they're not, sorry, trying to do something quick. That they're gonna do something, and then they don't. When it comes to HH time, they don't make the big move, and it's so frustrating that they don't. And it's not about that. It's about you wasted your HH. You wasted your power. You wasted your opportunity to take the big part out of the house because you don't want to look bad and you don't want to make people mad. Honey, boo-boo, that is part of the game. What show you sign up for, it's just so boring. It's really, really so boring that these people who signed up to be on these shows, Big Brother, is still to make this big move because you don't want to make these people mad when you're on the outside of Big Brother. You don't want Instagram or Twitter or all that to talk about you, which they are. But it's just so annoying that you have these people who just want to be here for fame and social media followers, because that's boring and I don't like that. There's that. So, period, done with that. So, there you guys go. Thanks for watching. The episode will be up next. Well, yeah, up next. I hope that these can be uploaded and on here. But thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Next, share, comment, like what did about Big Brother so far, and I really liked it. Have a good day. Next, share. Bye.